What's up, y'all? Before we start the video, I gotta say a few things. First, I had to redo this whole video because my voice was a little too low and the music was too high, so it made the video not be heard with my voice because of that. Plus, you gonna hear a little background in this video, so just ignore this. So, with that being said, let's get on with the video.
What's up, YouTube? This is O'Shea Harris back with another YouTube video. And yes, y'all, it's finally time for a story time. I know y'all probably been waiting for me to do one since I've been mentioning it anyway that I was going to do a story time. But I didn't want to make that as a first YouTube video because I want y'all to get to know me a little bit first before I just start telling my life stories. So now we got those two videos out the way, now it's time to do the juicy stuff, story times. So basically, this story time is going to be about my negative experiences that I encountered when I came out. Now, one of them is not terrible. It's kind of funny now. It's comical. The other two, though, it was like, what was the reason? Like, no, you had no reason to do none of the stuff that you did. But we're going to get into all that soon. But before I start telling my story times, first, need you to like the video. Second, subscribe to the channel. And third, click the bell so you can get notified when I post. Because I probably going to start doing mukbangs because I kind of had an idea to do that lately. Some more story times, probably another Q&A, probably vlogs, just anything that comes in my head to do a video on, I'm going to do it. So just be on the lookout for those. And yeah, with all that out the way, let's get into the story time. So it's gonna be 3 stories that I'm gonna tell you, and every story is gonna equal a strike. So when we get to the last strike, that's gonna make me tell y'all why I act the way I act now in time. So yeah, let's get on with the first story. So this one, the way this happened was, okay, so when I came out on Instagram and Facebook and everything, because I was not at home when I did this either, I was getting feedback off social media saying, okay, we still support you, we still love you, and all of that. You know, everybody was coming left and right with it. I was happy when it happened, though, because I was like, yes, I got my support that I need. I needed this, and y'all delivered it. Perfect. So I went home, I think Saturday or Sunday, I cannot remember which day it was. And my parents came in and seen me, and they was telling me how much they love me and support me, just like the other people was earlier. And then the other person that lived with us walked in the room, and she was just looking because she thought I was sick or whatnot. And they decided to tell her, okay, O'Shea had did a thing in his life and came out and said that he was like this. They were telling her this, explaining it to her and everything. And the first thing she said when she heard that was, you know you're not gonna go up there as in heaven, right? And the first thing they said, okay, you is not gonna sit here and do this to him. He just came out. He just caused a lot of stress to get off him. You was not finna create more stress on him. And he just threw it out the window. You was not finna do it. No, ma'am. Don't start. No, no, no. Because what we not finna do is sit here and make him commit suicide. Even though I wasn't. About this, when it doesn't have to get that far. That's basically what they was trying to tell her. But after they told her that, she lived in her room and everything. So that was that. But that ain't it. Few days later, while everybody was gone, she came in my room and she just flat out told me, you need to change. You need to change. You can't be like this. You know that it's not right in God's eyes. You don't need to be doing this kind of thing. You know this is wrong, so you need to change. You need to get prayed for. You don't need to be sitting here doing what you want to do. You live for God. God is everything for us. You can't be sitting there and just being like this. You want to get into heaven, you're going to have to change the way you are. Basically what she told me. And my reaction was like, where's this coming from? I mean, obviously I knew, but I wasn't trying to listen because I was kind of tuning her out. So I heard it, but I didn't hear it. And I honestly didn't care either. So I was like, ma'am, can you go back in your room and leave me alone? I ain't got time for you right now because my energy right now is so unbothered. You was not gonna make me be worried about what you're talking about right now. So go back in there, mind your business, and leave me alone. Thank you. That's what I was saying in my head. But she left and she got back in her room and the day just went past. Like there's nothing else happened there. So fast forward a few more days later, apparently I find out that she thought that one of my friends had caused me to be this way. Now, where did all that come from though? I have no idea whatsoever. I was like, how did we get from this was my choice to my friend must have changed me this way? That didn't make absolutely no sense. Like, I didn't get it. I was like, so we're just gonna blame my friend for something that he has nothing to do with? Like, no ma'am. We is not gonna do this. No. We already got enough stuff that's happening, drama wise and all, in our life. We don't need to be making drama with my friends. Like, really? No, you're not gonna make me think that he caused this. No ma'am. Just no ma'am. But later on, I found out where she got the idea from, but that's not for right now. So, what made this even worse though? She technically like got a church letter. Now, usually these letters that she get from the church come in that mail, and I don't know if it's for prayers or they just tell her a message every day. I don't know what it really is. I just know that she gets the letters and she sends it back. That's it. I don't know what's in it or what's on it. So, when she got that letter this particular day, apparently I think she had wrote a little note on there to tell them church folks to pray for me because of what I am. And I think she said along the lines of, I think y'all need to get this gayness out of my grandson by praying for him because I think his friend did this. So in order for this to get resolved, I think y'all would need to like do something as a prayer or whatnot to deliver him out of this type thing. And I was like, when I heard it though, I was not in a good place. I was like, so we go from this is your choice to it was my friend to now we in a church letter. What? Why? Like, that don't make any sense whatsoever. Why did you put that in church letter? You could have told me that in my face. You could have came to me and said, oh Shay, I don't like this. You need to go, like what she did earlier that I just said. That would have made a lot of things better had she did it, but no. She decided to go on the church letter, send it to the church that I honestly do not know she sent it to because I don't know where it's at. And to tell them to pray for me, I don't think it's gonna work that way. Unless I want my own change, it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, it's just that's how it is. Don't know what else to do. You just got to deal with it, or you just can go on by your business. That's basically where I'm at this point. Because I'm not finna sit here and change myself or live the way you want me to live to make you happy. It can't happen. Sorry, not sorry. Either you just gonna deal with it or just be pressed. That's it. But yeah, at first I was mad as hell though. I ain't gonna lie to you because like, what was the reason you put that in that church letter? Like that was uncalled for. But I kind of got over that because that's my grandmama. I loved her. I still love her. She was like there way all through my life and everything. So I have really nothing against her. I won't have nothing against her ever because that's my heart. I would never do nothing disrespectful or nothing towards her. So I forgave her for it. Didn't really tell it in her face, but I forgive her for it. And I know where she's coming from because she's religious. This is what will happen if you're religious. I get it. And she didn't slam this in my face.
Yeah, I know it sounds like I contradicted myself, but I said she didn't slam in my face because she ain't coming at me over and over and over and over again with it. So yeah, I just wanted y'all to know that. That's all.
Which that would make it a lot better. So, like I said, it was bad that she put in the church letter, but at least she didn't slam in my face like some other people did. So I'm grateful for that. So that's basically the first incident. It wasn't that terrible, but I did say it was 3 strikes. And that little incident, even though it wasn't that major, strike 1. Because what we're not finna do is sit here and do stuff like this that's gonna cause kind of drama when you don't need that drama at all. Considering the fact that we got our own drama ourselves, and some people don't need to talk anyway. When you need to fix yourself sometimes as well, like you do not tell people they need to change their life when yours is nowhere near as pure as it should be. You just don't do that. That is an X, 0, nada. But anyways, I'm gonna carry on to the next story now. So the second incident is basically I got a text from my cousin when I came out the next day, I think. The next day. And he had asked me, like, so you came out, huh? I mean, duh. Did you see the post that I posted on Facebook and Instagram? What you mean, did I? You see it in your eyes. You see it with your eyes. Like, sir, seriously? That don't make sense. Why would you ask that? But whatever. Let's carry on. So then he said, okay, I heard the part in your YouTube video that you had said, that wrestling caused me to, come out like this or whatnot. Which that's what I said. Yes, perfectly. But there's the part he added after that made absolutely no sense. He said you actually wrestled that made you this way. And that's what got me. I was like, sir, wait a minute. In the video, I specifically said, watch, as in we looking at the TV. How do you get watching from actually fighting or wrestling? How did that correlation become about? Because I never said out of my mouth I was performing the act. I said I was watching it. Like, sir, I think you're trying to make a thing that's not real a reality. And what I mean by that is he trying to make something seem as if it's not what it is. Like, sir, I don't care what you say. I said what I said in that video, and that's how it happened. You can't make it look like it's something else if that's what's not came out of my damn mouth. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know what you're trying to do on what you're trying to see. But it's not gonna happen, sir. No. So, fast forward to some days later. Apparently, the way that she found out, like how she got the friend thing in her head, is they came from down there where they was, came all the way here and told her that. So that's where she got the idea from. First of all, why is you coming down here with stuff anyway about me? If you had that concern, you could have asked me in the text messages or whatever. You could have said, "Oh, Shay, is it true that your friend is the reason that you like this?" I would have told you no. Because first of all, that is literally not what I said or how it happened at all. My friend has nothing to do with this. And y'all, I do know which friend they're talking about now because it didn't click at first. I was like, who is y'all talking about? Because I don't know a friend that could have did this. Like, I really didn't. I was so lost when they said that. I was like, huh? Who? But I was told who was it? And I'm not going to reveal who it is because that will create drama. We don't need it all. Hell, no, that's a complete X. No. But, yeah, apparently, the way she got that idea is by them. Why did y'all come into agreement and said that's what it was when that is so complete wrong? Like, no. I'll see if I had my friend as a boyfriend or something like that, then yes, you can see it. You can say that because he's with me. I'm doing things with him. Of course, that's what it is. But considering the fact that none of this happened, you ain't heard nothing about us, we just friends and you know this, what made you even say that in the first place? Like, huh? I don't get the logic that you just processed in your head and brought down here like that. Like that didn't make any sense. And then on top of all of that, you then decides to try to make me see it as if that's what it is. You can't change what I said. You can't. Like, that's not how this is gonna work. Either you gonna accept what the hell I told you on that video, which it's my friend's video that I'm talking about, because I did the video on his channel, so I'm gonna put that link in the description for y'all to watch that video if y'all want to see it. But anyways, you can't, if y'all go see that video, y'all see how illiterate that sounds. You will literally hear me out of my mouth say watching. Literally. Don't know how we got that shit confused at all. I really don't. But yeah, that's besides the point. That story was not that bad as the next one's gonna be, but it was worse than the first one because, like, bro, you basically trying to make something that's not it something else. That don't make sense. We's not gonna do that. Just cut it out. Stop it. Like, before you come to me with something about me, get yourself a reality check first. That's what I advise you to do. Like, don't try to fix me when you're not fixed either. This gonna be a thing I see in the video because everybody that has something to say need to fix their damn self first. I'm sorry, but it's just the honest God truth. I don't know how else to put it. Like, it just how it is. But yeah, that's it for that little incident. So that's strike two. See? That little story that I just told y'all almost broke me, but it didn't because, like, it was aggravating me because they just kept on with it, but I let it go. I didn't, like, hold it against them. Like, we still cool. I still talk to them and everything. So I didn't make it that big of a deal. But this third story is what's finna take the cake of all of these stories. So, the way this one happened was, and I know this one vividly, so I can't mess this up at all. So, the way me and him was at first was like, we was cool. We was very cool. Like, we always talk, we joke, we laugh, we everything. Like, we was just close like that. Even on Facebook, we was close. Like, we always text and joke about everything. Like, bro, we were just that close. Until I came out, then all hell broke loose. Now, I'm finna tell y'all how that came about. So, the day that we made that video, he came under that post of my friend's Facebook and put a scripture there. I don't know which scripture either because I don't remember what it was, but it was a scripture and that was strike one automatically. Like, I knew, kind of figured it was coming because, like, he's religious too, as he tried to say. But what y'all don't understand is, this is I'm saying a little too much. I'm gonna wait till I get further into the story before I say those words. So, yeah, that was just strike one already. So, let's get into the rest of it. So, then I get on Facebook on my own, like, cause I had got off and saw his story, and then it was another scripture that was showing up saying something along the lines of, it should be man and a woman and a man, not man and man. I don't know if that's how that scripture even said. I just know that's what it is, or that's the gist of it. So I'm assuming that's what it was. I don't know. But he posted that on his little Facebook story, and I was like, oh, so you come for me through your little Facebook. Petty, for one. 2, immature. 3, why is you doing this on Facebook? Like, sir, I'm not even saying nothing to you at all. I just did what I did and came out doing what I'm doing. And you so bothered about this because what exactly? Like, why is you so pressed about me coming out like this? Like, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I don't get it. But for him, that's strike 2. Now, I know y'all finna get confused though, saying why is you doing strikes? I'm doing strikes on him, not the actual stories. This is just the strikes that he getting until my breakup point with him. And then when we get to the end, then strike 3 gonna happen. So I just had to let y'all know that before y'all get confused. Well, we're gonna carry on. So then later down the line, I got to work and he decides to come to my face with it again. Now, these the words he said, y'all. He was like, so you plan to go to hell, huh? I just looked at him up here like, what are you talking about? Where are we getting this idea from? Because, I mean, you had no reason to even walk your ass over there in the first place and just randomly say that outburst. Like, what was the reason? I don't understand. I was just doing my work and you just randomly brought your ass over and did said that. Really, sir? But that's what I was saying in my head. Then said out loud. All I really just said was, what you mean? That's it. So then he proceeds to say, you know that's wrong. You don't need to be doing that type thing. So what? So then I asked, what gives you the right to come to my face with it though? Because like, sir, are you God? Like, you're not judging me to go to heaven or hell. So what do it matter for you? Should you be living your life and doing your job instead of being in my damn business so much? Like, all you have to do is sit here, go through the day and not bother me, and everything would have went smooth. But no, you want to come over here and call some shit, so I guess we're going to have to call shit over. Like, if you want to go there, we can go there. Because apparently you sparking it up, so might as well do it. So then, it was some people watching us had this little conversation, and they seen me getting mad because I was actually getting pissed off because he just kept coming with me with stuff back to back to back to back to back to back to back, and I was about to get blacked out. I was like, sir, either you get away from here or you finna be in that trailer or down that aisle because I'm about sick of you and your crap. I was getting heated, y'all. Like, when I get mad, my eyes turn red or I just about to cry, and I was there. And people really don't know that until I tell them, or they just see it. And somebody spotted that and said, oh, I can tell he get mad because he ain't looking right. Yeah, you was right because, sir, I'm about sick of him. Like, do you not hear the stuff that he's coming at me with? Like, what is your purpose? Like, you brought yourself way from over there, or the warehouse, to come all the way over here to where I'm at, where in my work area, to say what you want to say to me for no apparent reason. Just start shit. Why? What I don't like. That was so uncalled for. Still immature, but whatever. Anyways, like, I'm gonna say this first and then I'm gonna carry on. Y'all, I get it. I know religious people is gonna do this because it's religious, but for his case, this is so hypocritical. Now I'm gonna tell y'all why I say that after I tell this last part of the story. So stay tuned for that. But anyways, after he seen me get mad or whatnot, he like said, okay. I guess he said in his head like, I'm gonna leave him alone because I see he get mad, he ain't with it, and plus people was taking up for me anyway because they knew he was wrong and he's technically harassing me. So he was causing drama that shouldn't have been caused at all. So he just shut up finally and went back over there and started working and left me alone, which thank God because he was actually about to get sleep. So days passed and I seen a post on Facebook that said on the lines of it had like homosexuality on top, right? And then it had all the sins, the other sins, in the middle of the post. And then at the bottom it said, before you judge anybody else, you need to get your life right first. I'm assuming that's what it said because I really don't remember exactly the word. So that's the gist. I saw that post and I was like, perfect. This is perfect to post because some people need a reality check for fucking real. So I put it up there on purpose. Now, I'm sorry. I know I probably should be petty, but damn it, people kept coming at me with petty stuff, and they just kept coming at me back to back to back to back. I had to do something because what we not finna do is keep coming for me, and I'm finna sit there and just keep taking it back to back to back like that. No, no, no. I've been out of that for the longest. You do something to me, you're gonna get the repercussions. Just like you think you can open your mouth and say anything about me or say something to me, and I'm supposed to sit there and be quiet. We is not gonna do that. Which he did think that at one point. Like I'm supposed to just sit there and not say anything when he say something to me. Sir, and what damn planet we do that in? Like, are we on Mars, Jupiter, Saturn? Which one? Because if they do that, then that's them. That ain't got shit to do with Earth do it. So you lost your mind on that one, sir. But let's carry on. So posted that post and whatnot, and then he decides to come under my post again. So that's strike 4, which y'all, I kind of skipped a strike. I just thought about it. So when he said what he said to me at work, that was strike 3. Now he came at me again under my post, so this is strike 4, and that was the breaking point. It's over. I said, fuck it. I ain't even serious hold my words no more. I'm done. Because you steady coming at me. I gave you 4 chances. Like, usually, strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, you out. But I gave you that one last little strike. Like we playing baseball. Like, baseball, it's only 3. I know that. I'm not stupid. But you know how it's 4 balls when you throw and you get ball 1, ball 2, ball 3, ball 4 type thing? I let it go that far. And he reached it. It was over. So he decides to say another scripture on there, and all hell broke loose then, because then all my people started coming. That was like, yep, we don't like this at all. You need to start coming after him so much like you are, because you was wrong for coming at him like the way you are. They didn't care the fact that he was a preacher, that he was like supposed to be holy or none of that. They didn't give a damn. Like, they really cooked this man under my post. And I was basically laughing at it the whole time, because damn it, you deserve it. Because I told you earlier not to do nothing like this, because this would happen. And what happens? You decided to keep on doing what you're doing like I was lying to you, and you finally getting what the hell I told you were going to get. You deserve every bit of it, because you shouldn't have kept coming after me, you goddamn fool. But whatever. You deserve all of this. So, I let it go on for like an hour or two, I think. I can't remember. And once it got a little too heavy, because some of the stuff was said that was kind of heavy on me. I was like, ooh, I don't like this. This is drama that I really didn't want it to happen. But it happened because he wouldn't shut the hell up. So what else we supposed to do? You came after me 4 times without me saying anything. Yes, I said some stuff to him too on that post, and I don't give a damn. I should have cussed, but I didn't. I didn't at all. I mean, fuck it. But whatever. We got that resolved, I thought, because I had deleted the post after somebody asked me to, because, like I said earlier, that was a little too heavy or whatnot. And I think that was it, besides the fact that a next day happened, and for some reason, something was in my spirit saying, oh, Shay, somebody and this man is finna get to arguing at work tomorrow, because it's not gonna end well for him. I just knew it wasn't, because it was something he said on that post that he shouldn't have said, and it was gonna spark hell. I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. Something just kept building up and telling me that, and I went with my instincts. And I be damn. I go over there the next day, and I get a little message that told me and this man got to arguing. I fucking knew it. It was gonna happen. I already knew. I was like, bruh, no way I called that right, for one. 2, he still deserved it, because you shouldn't have came out to no one on this post like I told you in the first place. But I guess since you thought you was bold enough to, you got your ass chewed. See what happens when you come out to the wrong people? You get your ass chewed. Just what happens. You don't come out to people that ain't did nothing to you at all. And on top of all of this, you doing this to a 21-year-old, and you fit. And you close to like 60. Like, sir, no. See, this is why I said before, in my close friends, it seems as if they always saying young people do a lot of things wrong, which I ain't gonna lie, we do. We do a lot of things wrong. I ain't gonna sit here and say they all the way wrong. But it's something wrong with the statement that grown people keep saying in my eyes, because the same way we immature as y'all say we are, or we act like it, y'all technically do the same thing. And on top of all of that, we get it from y'all because we came from y'all. I mean, it started somewhere, and time goes forward, not backwards. So it was y'all then us. So if we immature, that means y'all is too. Y'all can't sit here and exclude yourselves. I'm sorry if you take offense to this, but that's just the honest God truth. You can't call nobody immature. I'm talking about grown people. You cannot sit here and call young people immature when it kind of came from back. It went backwards. It came from y'all. So what type of logic did you just create when you try to put everything on us? Like it's always us, when some of y'all is even worse. That don't make any sense. Like, it really don't. But back to the topic that I was talking about. So now we on strike 3. Now we on strike 3 of the story. So let me tell y'all why I act the way I act now. So now I don't give a damn about nothing or nobody at all. See, they did it. I tried so hard to be the nicest person ever to a lot of people, but since they love to keep coming at me stupidly for no reason whatsoever, I don't know why they did. It's like they kept taking my kindness for weakness, which I wish I would have seen that earlier, because honestly, I could have been had this fixed, but I never really seen it. And plus, I feel like I was trapped anyway in that little bubble of mine. I could not get out of it. It's like I always was being nice, giving stuff away, giving snacks, giving this, giving that, doing this, doing that for people. And I was getting my blessings, yes, but the hurt that came afterwards was not a good feeling. And I couldn't take it anymore. I mean, I always was taught to be nice and don't do evil for evil and all of that, but you can't keep that up. I'm sorry, I can't, because that's too much stress for one. Two, that's like telling somebody to allow bad things to happen just to get good things. I mean, that's technically what it is, but no, I can't take that. I ain't got time. So I just turned my little life around and said, if if you don't like what I say or what I do, then fuck you. Simple. I mean, what else? What else I'm supposed to do? I'm not gonna change my life for you or no one else. If you don't like what I do, then you just don't like it. Oh well, deal with it. That's all I can really tell you, because I'm gonna be me regardless. I'm gonna always be happy. I'm happy as I am now, and ain't nobody finna take shit from me with happiness at all. Like, that is not finna happen. I love me for me, and that's the way it's gonna stay. Simple as that. But why I say he was hypocritical, now we finna get into this part. So the reason I say he was hypocritical is because the things that I heard he did back then and still is doing, he has no business telling me about what I'm doing wrong, like homosexuality wise, then. Because you literally sit here not trying to fix yourself at all, because you see yourself as right 100% of the time. There's nothing wrong with you, as you say. And you want to sit here and tell me that I need to fix my life when you're not doing the same yourself, sir? What in what damn world do that work? Because the last time I checked, it's always okay. If you're gonna try to fix someone else's life, you need to have yours straight first before you go to somebody else's life, type thing. So how the hell is it that you gonna sit here and try to make me do something, as in change myself, when you not even changing your damn self? Until you change yourself and I can see it, because because people love to try to fake it. Like, no, we ain't gonna do that. Don't sit here and say you're gonna change and then act like it one day, and then behind closed doors you act a fool and then try to act in front of me. No, no, no. You know people can see through that, right? Like, that's not how this works at all. Like, sir, all you have to do is basically, I mean, I get the point, but I don't get the point, because you're a preacher and everything. I get that. But even preachers sometimes can be just as corrupted as a normal person, a hood person, a gay person, or whatever that's out there. So, and I know that he's nowhere near right. No, hell no, fuck no. It's not there. He's nowhere near it. I'm sorry, but I just know better to know that he's not there at all. I mean, he probably is trying. I don't know that though, because I don't be around him 24/7. I only see him at work. So would I really know that? No. Do I care to know though? Hell no. Uh but after that little incident or whatever, y'all, he didn't like try to talk to me anymore. He almost got in trouble. I almost got fired too, because like that was harassment, like I said. Um, and he ain't said nothing else to me since then about that, at least. Like, we'll walk by and speak to each other, and that's it. Hey, what's up? Bye. Simple. Yeah, that or I just walk past him. Like he just doesn't exist. I mean, granted, I don't know if I missed the friendship. I ain't gonna sit here and say I don't or do, because he was a cool person on the real. But for you to come at me like you did, though, I don't know how to take that, because, like, I mean, you came at my people kind of a little too hard for me to sit here and be like, alright, we can be friends this quick again. Until I can get myself over that, I don't see us being friends. I'm sorry. I just don't. I got to get past that little incident that happened over this Facebook post, which now I think about it, I do hold grudges, don't I? That is bad. But what you expect when people do you wrong so much, and so long, it builds up to this point. You ain't gonna forgive them over and over and over and over and over and over, and all you're gonna get is the same results over and over and over and over again. If you can get the same results, you might as well just cut them off at this point, because damn it, it ain't gonna ever change. You can't change a person unless they want to change the damn self, obviously. So at this point, might as well just stay to ourselves and just work and go on. That's it. Because, like, obviously, I don't give a damn about the friendship anymore. Honestly, I really don't. Like, if we did get back cool, then cool. But to be honest with you, I'm not gonna fight for it. I don't fight for no friendships. And now that's another thing. My parents, aka my mother, said before, I'm like the type of person that when somebody screws me over, that's it. That's it. You ain't friends. We ain't cool. None of that. It's over with. Which I starting to see that, because, like, bruh, I do that. Like, for real. At first, I was like, I don't know about me doing none of this at all, because I don't see it. I really don't. But now, yeah, that's a reality, because it's a lot of people that I cut off that did some things to me that was either not even that bad or was terrible, and I just cut them off the first offense. I didn't even give them a second chance at all. I mean, what I don't know, but I mean, I'm gonna try to get myself out of that, but I don't know though, because, like, you can't trust people these days though. So yeah, y'all, I guess that'll be it for this video, because this gonna end up being a damn hour if I don't quit. So yeah, that wraps it up for the story times. Only reason I made this long, because I be making myself talk when I need to get stuff out of my chest, because I learned to get stuff out of my chest a lot more to keep down a lot of stress, and it's been working a lot lately. So the only reason I made it this long, and a lot of story time probably gonna be this long, because I don't know if I'm gonna combine any, or it's gonna be a lot I gotta say about the story time. So yeah, consider this as a warning with the story time wise, because they are going to be pretty lengthy when it comes to me telling stories, because I try to get into every little detail I can, and probably throw a little advice and everything in there as well. So yeah, y'all, that'll be it. Don't forget to like first, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you can see what I post, and also comment some things that you probably want to see, or feedback on this video, or whatever you really want to do, really, if y'all feel like it. So yeah, that's the story time. I'll see y'all next time. But before I end the video, remember this. The haters are the tools, but the supporters, we are the ones. See y'all later. Peace.